Hey, it's Mrs. Golding. I am in 7-5, page 565. I'm going to try to get through numbers 3, 4, and 5. All right. So here we are solving an equation involving division. And in order to solve a division problem, a division equation, we're going to take advantage of the um, um, multiplication property of equality. That'll actually help you on the next page. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the inverse operation of division, which is multiplication, to solve this. So we need to multiply 4 7/10 by 3 2/10. Okay, and that's going to isolate our variable. And again, you could make these into fractions. You could use lots of different methods. I'm just going to straight up multiply the decimals. Standard algorithm right here, okay? So again, 2, 12, 14. I'm going to write it over here. I ran out of room. 9 plus 1 is 10. 4 plus 1 is 5 and 1. And I have 2 decimal places to move over, right? So my answer is 15 and 4/10. I think that's right. Is that what I got when I worked that out? Yeah. 15 and 4/10. There's no units there, okay? So then if I look at the next problem, it says Sophia's buying party favors. Do people even buy those anymore? I wonder. I guess that would be like if you go to a party, and is probably when you were in elementary school and they'd give you a little bag of treats to take home and stuff, or little things to blow, or like party hats. She has a budget of $2.75 per person, and she's going to have 6 people over. How much can Sophia spend on party favors? I bet if you looked at this problem, I know all my students would say, Miss Golding, this is a multiplication problem. I just have to take $2.75 and multiply it by 6. You're absolutely right. The problem says, though, we have to write an equation using division. So let's do it. Again, I'm going to use any variable. So when you're writing an equation, make sure you have a variable. And I'm going to show it in 2 different ways. If I take P and I'm going to make that the total amount of money I'm going to spend on party favors, and if I divide that by $2.75, I'm going to be able to get 6 people, right? I could also say the total number of party favors divided by 6 people is equal to $2.75. Okay. Now, if you work that out, $2.75 times 6. Okay. So let's do that. 275 times 6. What do you get? 30, 45, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I got $16.50, and don't leave it naked. And that is my total budget for party favors, right? Okay, let's see how far we can get on this problem. Caroline baked 3 dozen, a dozen is 12, so it's 36 cookies, 3 dozen oatmeal raisin cookies for the bake sale at school. This is 1/4 the number of dozens of cookies she baked in all. So she baked a crazy amount of cookies, right? It's this huge number of cookies. But if I take 1/4 of that, taking 1/4 of something, of means multiply, is the same as dividing it by 4. So I take that total and I divide it by 4, and that was equal to 3 dozen, right? So what's that big amount of cookies? How many dozen? Well, let's undo division with multiplication. So 4 times 3 is 12. So C is 12, and that's 12 dozen. Okay, that's how many cookies she made in all. 12 dozen, that's 12 dozen. 12 times 12 is 144 cookies, right? I hope she's willing to share with me. All right, hopefully that helped you out, and we'll see you on the next video.